Capricorn, how's it going? Welcome to 2019. This is your love reading for January 1st through January 7th. This is for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. If it resonates, cool. Let me know in the comments. If it doesn't, you don't have to let me know. You can just click off of it, move along. Check your other signs. If you don't know them, just Google birth chart. Super simple to find out. So, since this is a general love reading, guys, it's not necessarily for singles or couples. It can go either way. So just take it, however works for you in your situation. I think maybe in the future I'll split it up into singles and couples if I have time. Capricorn in love, January 1st through the 7th. One more, guys. Okay. Oh, shit. Okay. Your overall for the week of January 1st through the 7th is the Three of Wands. Fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You could be dealing with one. You don't have to be. Doesn't have to mean anything. This is the looking ahead, looking towards the future. It's building. So you might be building something with someone new or, an existing person, whatever. It could also be travel. You could be traveling to see someone, a love interest. Someone could be traveling to you. Otherwise, you're just looking ahead, planning for the future. All right. Your recent past, you have the Six of Swords reversed. So you may have recently gone back to an ex, or an ex may have recently come back to you. This is air energy. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius may mean something. It doesn't have to. The Six of Swords upright, though, here, I'll show you, is like leaving a bad situation, leaving something that maybe was, shitty. Moving to calmer waters. You're throwing your swords in there, you're getting the hell out, you're going and moving into something that is better suited for you. But reverse, you're not. So either there was a point where a breakup may have been a possibility and it isn't, or somebody came back. That is your recent past. Or tried to. Maybe somebody tried to and you didn't want them back. Whatever. Maybe you tried to go back to someone, they didn't want you back. This could go both ways. Now, your present energy, though, you have death. This is a Scorpio card. You could be dealing with a Scorpio. You don't have to be. Death, though, is exactly what it says it is, just not physical death. So something is dying. Something is ending. Something is transforming. Now, when this shows up in a reading, it's not just for the hell of it. It's something is ending because it absolutely has to. So now you have the reverse Six of Swords in your recent past. So maybe something had to end and you couldn't end it. Maybe it was too hard for you to leave or whatever. Something happened there that needed to end and you chose not to end it, or you chose to let someone come back. Whatever that is for you. But now in your present, something is ending or transforming. So it's either this situation is actually ending now for real. Like if you didn't end it, this is the universe coming in and saying this absolutely has to end. It's not working. Or if it's not ending, it's completely transforming. So if it wasn't working in the past, it was too combative, whatever the issue was for you and this other person, it's either ending or it's completely transforming. The way that it was before is not going to work. Okay? So if it's ending, just know it's because it has to. All right? Now, in your future, you have the World reversed. All right? This is not closing out a cycle. You're holding on to something that should have ended, but it didn't. You're not letting it. Again, this is Major Arcana as well as the Death card. This is all major. This is divine intervention. You really can't do anything about it. So what it looks like here is there's something that you are holding on to, or the other person is holding on to something that is not working, right? The universe is trying to come in and end it or transform it for you and this other person, and you or the other person is really holding on to it. You're not letting it happen. You're just trying to hold on, you know, for dear life, like, no, you know, I'm not going, or they are. Either way, this is major from the universe, and it's best to just roll with it, because you're just gonna prolong the bullshit if you don't, right? Now down here in your outcome, though, you have the Six of Wands. So this is victory. This is you being victorious. This is like the victory parade. It's confidence. It's fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. May mean something, doesn't have to. You've got almost all the signs here, so it doesn't really matter. But it does end with you being victorious and confident. So we'll clarify and see how that comes about, and then we'll get your advice. All right, clarify the Three of Wands for Capricorn, January 1st through January 7th. What is Capricorn preparing for? What is Capricorn looking ahead to? Oh, geez. Okay. 10 of Wands. More fire energy here. Again, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So it looks to me like you are really burdened. Some shit is really heavy weighing on you right now. Probably this whole relationship, situationship, ex, whatever it is here, it's really heavy. It's really burdening because somebody isn't letting go. It's difficult. You don't want to let go, or they don't want to let go. And it's getting really heavy. It's hard for you to keep holding on to it, right? But you are looking ahead. You're trying to prepare for the future. But I think that all of this is just weighing you down. It's making it hard to look ahead, right? All right. Let's clarify death for you in the present. Clarify death for Capricorn, January 1st through January 7th. Oh, okay. King of Cups, water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And keep in mind, death card is Scorpio, so you could definitely be ending things with a water sign or transforming things with a water sign. If you aren't ending or transforming, you're dealing with a Scorpio. King of Cups, though, is very loving, compassionate, emotional, paternal, spiritual. So maybe you're transforming this situation into something that is more loving, more compassionate. All right. Let's clarify the world here. Reverse. What is this that you are not wanting to close out? Clarify the world, reverse for Capricorn. Jesus. All right. Well, that's two of them. Hold on. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. No shit. And they're both major. Oh, my goodness. All right. Let's move these over. So, you have Temperance. Sagittarius card if you're dealing with a Sagittarius. Otherwise, this is balance. It's harmony. It's patience. And you have the Lovers, Gemini, if you're dealing with a Gemini. I mean, really, you've got literally every sign here, so I can't possibly say, but it looks to me like you're not wanting to end something. You're trying to bring balance to this situation, right? Rather than closing it out, you're trying to balance it out. You're trying to have patience that it's gonna get to here or get back to here if it was in the past. I don't know that it will, but that's why you're not closing it out, right? Because you're still hoping for all of this. So many majors. Let's clarify the Six of Wands. So how do you get to this victory? What happens to make you feel victorious? Oh my gosh. All right. The Six of Wands is clarified by the Six of Wands, guys. It doesn't tell me what is making you feel this way, but holy shit, you're really going to be feeling that way, right? Man, that is like major victory, major yes cards, like crazy. So I'm going to have to clarify again. Clarify the Six of Wands again for Capricorn, January 1st through January 7th. What is this victory pertaining to? All right, that's too many, guys. Sorry. Let's try it again. Clarify the Six of Wands for Capricorn. In love, January 1st through January 7th. Come on, give me a card, guys. Clarify the Six of Wands for Capricorn, please. Clarify the Six of Wands for Capricorn. Clarify the Six of Wands for Capricorn. All right. Eight of Cups reversed. Again, not walking away. So maybe it does work out. Maybe you guys transform it to the point where you feel victorious, where all is well. Everybody's confident. Maybe that's why you guys are holding on, because you know that it can be worked out. But if it is going to be worked out, it has to absolutely transform. Okay? So you have victory because you didn't walk away from something. And it looks to me for it to work, it has to be transformed into something more loving, more compassionate. I'm going to just grab you another advice card here. Okay. So your advice cards, you have the Five of Pentacles. Now, as an advice card, this is just, don't let yourself get caught up in feelings of rejection, abandonment, you know, and make sure that you aren't making anyone feel that way. If you're working on this relationship, maybe make sure that they feel like you want them there, like they're worth it, okay? And the other advice card that came out was the Knight of Swords. That make sure that you are having honest communication with this person. Make sure that you guys are communicating honestly, effectively, cutting through all the bullshit, you know? Okay, I'm going to pull some more clarifiers here. Let's get another clarifier for... Oh, all right, guys. I wasn't ready to clarify, but this is your card that just flew out. The shadow side, which is also the devil, which is you. So you just flew out in your own damn reading. Congratulations. So that's awesome. I love when we come up in our own readings. I'm just going to put this up here. So the shadow side, for that to fly out, you may have to get past fear. There may be a lot of fear here. There may be some toxic shit that you need to transform with the Death card here in order to make this work. And with it being your card, it's you know, being your whole self, being in your power. But make sure that you're not acting out of fear. Make sure that if something is genuinely toxic, you're not holding on to it unless it can absolutely be healed. All right? Let's clarify the Lovers for you. Clarify the Lovers for Capricorn, January 1st through the 7th. Okay. Three of Pentacles, Earth energy, a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Are there three people involved, guys? I don't know. I don't want to say that because I don't see it suggested anywhere else in this reading, but there could be. Maybe that's what you guys need to overcome. Maybe there's three people involved. Otherwise, it's working together working towards something. Maybe you are working towards this divine union here, this harmony. Because with Temperance and the Lovers, I mean, that's really harmonious. So you're not closing out a cycle because you're still trying to get to that point. But I think to get to that point, it has to be a more loving, compassionate connection and not fear-based. Let's pull another clarifier for death. What else needs transformed here? Clarify death for Capricorn, January 1st through the 7th. Clarify death, January 1st through the 7th. Clarify death, January 1st through the 7th. Okay, and you have this now twice, the Knight of Swords. It also came out as your advice card, so it looks like you guys definitely need to get honest with each other. You need to definitely communicate, cut through all the bullshit. Anything that is not serving you or the relationship that you're trying to have, you got to cut through all that shit. You just have to get real with each other. And when you do that, make sure you're doing it lovingly, compassionately. You know, don't be assholes to each other if you really want it to work. You have to be honest, you have to be loving, and you have to definitely communicate. Do you want to clarify anything else, guys? Let's clarify. Just clarify your card. The shadow side / devil that flew out at us. Let's clarify that. Clarify the shadow side. Oh, yep. Ten of Swords. Crisis, defeat, heartbreak, betrayal. You see this guy? He's probably dead. That's how bad this shit is. Okay, so for that to come out with your card, it's going to take a lot here. If you're really trying to hold on to this, you or the other person, if you really want to make this work, it's going to take a lot. You're going to have to get past this shit that went down. Whatever it was, I don't know. You're going to really have to get past a lot here because somebody's really fucking hurt. Whether it's you or the other person, you now have the Ten of Swords and the Ten of Wands. So it's a whole lot of defeat, a whole lot of despair. It's hurt. It's anxiety, depression, stress, heavy burdens. Like, you just weighed the fuck down because some shit was toxic. But you're still not wanting to leave, or they're not, and you're really, really fucking trying to make this what you envisioned it to be, right? And it looks like it's going to get that way with your victory down here, and you're still not walking away and being victorious. It looks like it can get that way. You guys just have to really be honest and communicate. And I feel like I've said that 100 times in this reading, but it's just so prominent here right now. I can't help it. All right, Capricorn, so good luck with that. Let me know if you need anything, if you have any questions. All right, love you guys.